Gray Show, where we bring famous historical figures to the present. I'm your host, Madison Gray. From the year 1852, please welcome our guest.
Where am I?
Hi, welcome to my show.
I was just disciplining my slaves.
Oh, this is just another part of your dream. Please have a seat. So I take it you've read Uncle Tom's Cabin?
I have read that work of fiction.
For those of you that aren't familiar with the novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin is an anti-slave novel by Harriet Stowe. The novel helped to strengthen the conflict of slavery between the North and the South. So coming from a southern plantation, what are your views on the novel?
It's blasphemous. It's a complete manipulation of the truth.
So it isn't true that slave children are being sold against their parents' wishes?
No, that part is true, but I don't see the cruelty in it when we were merely relocating them to a place where there is more work.
But don't you see that you're breaking families apart?
I don't see it that way. We're merely relocating them to a place where there is more work. This is good for these people. It builds character in them.
So you don't see slavery as immoral?
I don't see it as immoral. These people are of a lower class to us. I would only see it as immoral if we were doing this to equal status people, such as U.S. citizens. These people, these Negroes, are clearly of a lesser status.
I was reading your review of Uncle Tom's Cabin, and you mentioned that the novel was trying to convert readers to have anti-slave views. What did you mean by that?
The novel paints a very crude picture of plantation life. It portrays a lot of cruelty and suffering in hopes of turning people against slavery. If you visit any of my neighbors' plantations, you will not see the fallacies that are portrayed in Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Well, another aspect of your paper that intrigued me was your views on slaves. You said that they were better off in servitude than being free people. What did you mean by that?
These people do not have the same intelligence level or common sense that we do as white people. The slave would get taken advantage of if he was a free person. He would be conned, he would be robbed, he just wouldn't be able to find his way as a citizen.
I'm not sure if I see your logic, but thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Uncle Tom's Cabin became the #1 selling book of the year, and the second best-selling book of the century following the Bible. The novel also helped the abolitionist movement spread, which eventually caused the Civil War.
There's going to be a civil war?
Yes, and the South lose.
No.
That's all, folks.